Yo, what's going on YouTube? Jake Cameo from CoreGaming here, and today I have for you my actual factual updated deck profile for the Ojama ABC deck profile. So recently I did like a really weak sauce update video just because I wanted to get my thoughts and things like that out for this deck to you guys, but honestly don't even watch that update video because to me, this is the updated deck profile for the deck. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get on into this. So starting off our monsters, we of course run 3 A Assault Core, then we run 3 B Buster Drake, and then we run 3 Sea Crush Wyvern. I have bumped this up to 3 because honestly it's just really good at 3 now. It was better at 2, but now with the deck being a tiny bit slower than it used to be, it is better at 3-3-3 in my personal opinion. And then, of course, we run the Ojama trio here, the 2 Ojama yellow, 2 Ojama black, and 2 Ojama green. That's still 2 ofs for each of those. Still pretty fluid, still pretty effective and everything of that sort. And then to round off the monsters, we run 1 Destrudo. So, super good card, can still go into a special summon for the field or tune off into something like Black Rose Dragon to get you a board wipe and things like that, so still really good. So now moving on to the spells, we run a Foolish Burial, always a good card for the deck because you want things in the graveyard as soon as possible. Then we run 3 Called by the Graves, because this can be really good for, say, Sky Strikers, Hand Traps, Gokis, just really good card for the current meta, very powerful card for the current meta indeed. And then we run 3 Union Hanger. Not super important, but it can definitely help you out. So then moving on to the definitely more important cards, the best draw power for the deck is 3 Hand Destruction. Hand Destruction, you and your opponent both send 2 cards from your hand to the grave and draw 2 cards. Could be less beneficial for your opponent than it is for you, but it's almost always going to be a plus for you. It's basically like you're just drawing 2 cards for free 9 times out of 10. So, and then something that was not in the update video, the weak sauce update video, but I figured out that this card is actually insanely beneficial and can actually help you extra link and all kinds of different combos, but 2 Link Bound. Link Bound is a draw power card. It lets you recycle your link monsters. So say you have a Underclock Taker and you use Underclock Taker as a monster to summon a Nightmare card or something like that. Then you can recycle that Underclock Taker and draw 2 cards. Granted, you'll put 2 cards from your hand to the bottom of the deck. It can benefit you in the sense that, say, you have like a second Union Hanger or just something you don't really need, like 2 Ojama cards. Like you have like 2 Ojama cards in your hand that you don't really need, and you just want to draw 2 cards and kind of recycle the cards back into the deck. Well, then you can do that, and it's extremely beneficial and can definitely help you out a lot, with the added benefit of recycling your Underclock Taker or whatever card you recycle, so that you can use it and continue to go off with your link plays and things like that. So super good card, surprisingly super good card. And then we have our standard best card of the deck, 3 Ojama Simulation, the best card of the deck hands down, and then 3 Ojama Magic to round off the spells for this deck. So that's going to be the spells. Alright, so now for the traps. I said it in the Weak Sauce update video, but it is no less true than it is now. I run 2 Super Team Buddy Force Unite. So I run 2 Super Team Buddy Force Unite, extremely good card. And then we run 3 Ojama Pajama. second best card of the deck. It's basically your search card and protection card and just pretty much all kinds of good cards. It's also a special summon card. It just runs extremely well for everything that you need it to. It's a discard card. It hands down, it singularly does everything that you want in the deck. So if it's destroyed, then it can special summon Ojamas for link plays or protection. It can protect your XYZ Dragon Buster, or ABC, sorry, ABC Dragon Buster. And then it can also search and discard cards that you need and don't need. So extremely, extremely good card. Second best card of the deck, hands down, always will be. And then we run 3 Torrential Tribute, because you typically don't really care if something on your field gets blown up, because you can either recycle it with Link Bound, or you can use ABC effect to, basically recycle ABC, and it's the best board wipe for the deck, honestly. But yeah, that's going to do it for the traps. Alright, so for the extra deck, we run 1 Destrudo, we run 2 Ghost Ogre, then we run 3 Shared Ride. Shared Ride is just a really good card for the format. It can benefit you, it can help you draw as well, depending on what you're going against. So that could be a really, really good card to use in the deck as well. Then we run 3 Scapegoat for the more defensive plays. 1-time passcode because it can help with the special summoning and continue your link plays with the Scapegoat card. And we run 1 Dragon Ravine, and then 1 Union Scramble, 1 Jar of Avarice, 1 Link Spider, and 1 Phantom Knights of Cursed Javelin. So that's going to do it for the side deck. So pretty simple, pretty straightforward. The cards you'll probably use most are the top row up there, and then the cards you'll probably use the least are the bottom row down there. So pretty straightforward. Now on to the extra deck. We run, of course, 3 ABC Dragon Buster. It's the boss card of the deck, and it's the card that you typically want to go out into. Then we run 1 Black Rose Dragon for board wipes and things of that sort. And then we run 1 Samurai Destroyer. Shout outs to you, Team Sam, coming for you. Samurai Destroyer. You know what? We're going to call this card Team Samurai Destroyer, because it's going to help us recycle our ABC Dragon Buster and things like that. And it can be kind of a good stally card if you need it to kind of stall. Then it doesn't have to recycle the ABC. You can recycle a regular ABC piece or anything like that. So it can kind of stall for a turn or so, and that'd be really good. And then we run a Diamond Direwolf for the hand destruction and things like that, to kind of destroy the field, or I say hand destruction, I meant field destruction, to destroy the field and destroy our Ojama magic and things like that. So, and then we run 1 Ronin Raccoon. Ronin Raccoon is a good stall card, and in tricky situations it can also become a very I guess win condition, a very decent win condition as well, but typically you want to use it as a stall card. Then we run 2 Underclock Taker, because we kind of use Underclock Taker as our fodder. Like, we'll go into Underclock Taker, use his effect, and then he's kind of just not useful at that point, so we'll use Underclock Taker for our Nightmare fodder and things like that, to recycle and just kind of keep using Underclock Taker and his effect and stuff like that. So then we run 1 Clayfort Genius. Clayfort Genius is kind of just a staple card. You kind of want to run at least 1, because he's always been very decent. He used to be extremely, extremely good in the deck, but now he's just kind of decent. So you want to run at least 1. Then we run a Nightmare Cerberus. Scoot some of these cards up to try to get that glare off. Okay, it worked a little bit. So Nightmare Cerberus. Then we run a Nightmare Goblin. Then we run a Nightmare Phoenix. Basically the small Nightmare package here. Really good cards. It can help extra link. It can help normal summon. Just really good cards, and it can help get rid of spell and traps, extra or special summon monsters in the main monster zones, just all around good effects. And they all discard as well, so they can help with the Ojama magic and stuff like that. So then we run one Decode Talker and one Triple Burst Dragon. Those are some of my favorite link monsters to use, and so that's why I use them. You can, of course, you can use things like Bellow Dragon and other things like that. It's just those are some of my favorites, and so yeah. So that's going to be the extra deck. Alright, so that was my ABC, Ojama ABC, Ojama Pajama deck profile for June 2018. So let me know what you guys thought in the comments down below, in the comment country down below. Leave your comments and criticisms down below. And if you like this video, hit that like button. If you want to be a part of the Ojama, all you have to do is hit that subscribe button and you'll be part of the Ojama family. So we're a mighty big family and we're growing bigger every day thanks to you guys. And don't forget to let me know how this deck works for you guys, what you guys would change, all that stuff down there in the comment country below, because I love seeing you guys respond, and I love seeing how what your thoughts are about the deck, or what you would change, or what's been working for you, because everyone has a different locals, everyone has a different tournament scene, everyone has, you know, differences here and there, so it's always fun to see the differences from place to place and things like that. So what works for me might not work for you, what works for you might not work for me, but it's an all-around good time, basically. So yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. As always, you guys are awesome, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.